Yes, mahtekte.
Noia Emori, welcome everyone. Noia, Bula, and welcome here. We are so happy that you are here with us, and it is another week of Go Live Women um, in the Business, Rutuman Women, Fijian Women. We have a guest tonight, and we'll get to her. But we welcome you here because we know that you are here for a reason. And so wherever you're watching from, whether you're in Fiji or in the diaspora, some of us who are out in different countries, wherever you are watching us from, we welcome you here. Tonight is another special night. We dedicate our Fridays in the US and Saturdays from Fiji to show up here because we have great things to share with you in this business journey of ours. And so we welcome you here. Thank you for coming back every week and listening to all the things that we have to share from our heart and the the opportunities and options that that if you haven't tapped into what we're going to share tonight. And so this space tonight is for education, clarity, and leadership as well, because we do have a guest tonight who is one of the leaders in our home country, and they are growing in numbers, and that's we are just happy to share it with all of you. Se hun su song na foim se omisa lang ne punkte am oakti po ne os ngat kia wa hoim ang foim se omisa teren lele de I pung lele de I I've had man whatever time the zone that you're watching us from am oakti po se osa na musao la foim se omisa e wutut man no poyaksia na musao lalong ni pung ni ayot ma pung ni ren liom te ning sao pung de tonight is different. We having the our live tonight is we are going to do a different live. We do have a guest, so we want our questions that we'll ask her to be answered here from a different from especially from a leader in the business who's been in the business a little longer than us, and how she can share for those of you, especially those of our family and friends back home in Fiji, because she is one of us from our homeland in Fiji. And so we want her to share her part of the business journey, and just highlight some of the things that you may be queer, you may have, need clarity in, and why we are really passionate about sharing our business journey and this business model for families and friends and loved ones to just hear us out. And so tonight, she will join us later, but we will start by introducing ourselves. If you're watching us for the first time, we are Rutuman women in the business. We are connected in some way at different stages in our life, and we are here in this space, in this business journey. And what an amazing thing that we have, what an amazing decision that we have made, that we want to share with you, just like, our theme for our group here, Te fui pumo ne business, se is famerutuma pumohada, the onan amna se te se business da, te fui pumo poe an pumo ne lala ne business da. Kamat, like, we'll start by introducing ourselves. I can say that we'll start by introducing ourselves, and we will share about why we started this digital business, why we chose to make a bold decision here. None of us here, if you will listen and you will hear, none of us here planned to start a business. We all had dreams. We all had, different journeys. But, for some reason, it was more like an answered prayer for us here, and for most of us in this online space and in this digital business. So you will hear from us a little bit from each other, and I'll start by introducing myself. Here, as you can see, my name is Meipa, atau Asa Meipa, ngo hene malhaha, fup evatukola, to hunda hene pepche, fup evatukola ma inosifane law, ma lihe hack, loma ma noh emereke, ma ngarwe faknes, kamat business there, and just so happy to share this business journey with you all. Wana hoito si hinsang hepole la introduce series.
Koyeksia Noia se teni views at koya sohte ato asale Richelli moheni mutusa malihi full ngukat ngarwira ngonoh langri marana to business ta full time ngoereksi fold ma whole raw ni whole full autoriang ni business ti koyeksia
Koyeksia noai as viewers PI Vaksiasen PI we will do it different. Koyeksia, thank you for coming back always every Saturday, every Friday. Noka kota join mo PI atau asa lili atau fata fanyo inafa atau henta hen fiti hen lau ngo inos mo famereke an ite ngo kat ngarere ngo noh langri ka atau background ta nursing ngo malehi wo ngo kamat business te hon te hon liong it's faksia full time an ite ne po atau viventa retime omro utum simereke ngo kat ngarere po ngo ahek atau konohan te fiti business te was my answered prayer for my family and for longevity. Koyeksia.
Koyeksia, Marietta, Henny Malhaha, Mali Fall, Harry Partners, Fiji, on meeting rooms, California, folded full better, which is Mr. Paul Becker. Video for net mo wins to mare business to my la hoy biang mas into tino punya mas ko Koyeksia.
Koyeksia. So you have heard our introductions, and I can see tonight that I'm just going to share a little bit more here, as we are giving time for our guests to come in. We're going to share why we started the business, kamat tapin the business ta. Or the reasons why we started this business. Boy, how did we come about to start this business? Lang ni pengte some reasons lang hey tutu, because we all had a goal, a common ground here, and that is the time freedom, financial stability as well. But the pema faksi o afoy si pensisyon is kono huang ma as hunsi singa tape may sa hekti poses hunsinga fiti makonohonga ne la pola es out tape ma se osa ma la kamatengoa no like many of you ne we value the integrity and family time also fakse ma ngo ngarue ngumo ngo lem se mereke ta wutut ngo ngarue pausang ma fall ngo ngarue ka iris kat is the retirement package se isning loaf nga fakse expatriates ne loaf la ngarue ta pe ma iris kat is rata retirement package isa ololum ne polar ne is social security ka retirement package kat esera mangwa heti po ya heta kongat nanila kreta penne itu a savings ka retirement poe savings la ya heta sri fup ma kolaso ex ra ko mate ma ngongat kya roitek ne la is the hello ya retirement ka man penhet la hosoang se ahot ni spa is tenis pa esene la isetuan ex lango si tuan ex to reita ahot ni walan retire ma taonan ngoroi tak ma fo 24 ka ngoro race adnya neset rakoke alala ni business de mga hay no kayo ke ngaru mayo polare business da mayo puan out let that time freedom la chenan hours ma rere and business da on the side no kayo polare then maybe I can give it a try ka ngohela ya kat is to Facebook hita kat no social media experience and all mango fiapo la surum se la lang social media po because of the fear of what people will say ne masrang tipo langola fat that hit and the comments ne po ya den ihide formori effects it tilili ma formori they tweak it around and it becomes a whole different interpretation ne bataonan ngo fiapo ani hite ngo sur matango re business ta malala ni business ta mo ex o itu reko this is like an answered prayer mo ina ni hete ngo off reko pa what it's like now I want to retire early po business ta kamat ma ut me se mon lele mataonan ngo haswang tipo se is mama pyong ani hete ma you have your family is expanding and then you want to have that freedom to be more present for them matay ato hunne kamat niya to business payexya
Payexya may pa ato hunne kamat ni business ta leom henit ni na as gesti as wahti ni yung aruang siya to vivenda ma tinaw yo nakiyaw yes to vivenda ela kamat yaw hisni ela yes hunda yola pola kango nakiyaw keli ta argo lives ma mangu ina ela sur si business ta me kola re go lives ni ma yo tatit ni fu ek ngo kalpuara ma hiso to vivenda le ya ela pula rima ito rula kamat ka o inke ngo kalpuara ma tiha to ngwa pe Maria he ni ato vivenda retire ka company to ho ekio ni mangu yusika inke retirement funds it's not enough la mato AC turno murda ni ma mata omror hoifengang ma vivenda ya ela ngol hoi soang se ni ma omru kamat omru approach hente nila as gesta mata kamat business ta mata itrakati ni training ni business ta makota tafia ma slowly kamat o fiata kamat la tukariri ma kamat la wafla la ria training. Nguaf si po is fupsika is kele as ini it's like a cycle ni as ingaru mave mato is mangaru mave mata hulsi isa ma iskola mato mata laluf sa srei ini bango yusika inke kopla rita tiet is kopla break that cycle ni la ise is like not to be a burden to our children ni ani paksi ni tersi ni mata orang waf lare business ta poi you building something for them too ni for the children and to look after yourself ma ekatanwa kukro rei ini mata orang source business ta mango waf se mango kele model ni business ta matinti na kiti hela wata kwa business ta like you just building a legacy ne kat is au fiongra ma taonan hunning source business Vex
yeah.
Mahela po Rachel fayak faksi ya tin ko pa ya kay ya ka mo ko hente matista mo la ya fayak how de omro kan mit utum se mereke mo reise post an sesanta mepa an ko life ta mo ya te mo ko ta re mo se mepa Facebook ta mo ma friend het yo egwa mo ina yo she's in the business too mo text yo mo ya hey reise hen an doctor len dua mo ya mo reise ma mo pa share po business there we come every week so that there is clarity of what we're doing ma noka ina ta led o missy if you trust us. So my trust was the person I saw. Ma looking back that was a timing ne. Pa kangokat commit right away. So siyang take your time when you're ready. Let me know. And that was April last year. Kango ifiti I attended a conference. Ma that was the time mo ina to event pa awo and ngaro te poe. Yeah, man. It's getting hectic, ne? Ma omrua no he military base. Ma June, we were in the States. Ma faksia istala tungas ri, ma tungas motoka, ma faksia the realization. Ya te, mukat pola ngaru faknes. Ne? I have to do so many other studies, la register to the system. Yeah, who is mafua, is la huwag serako. Ka, I can do it. What struck me is I'm the number 2 of 6. Ma tingo kamat ngaru every payday was nasilen se fiti ne tingo fiti mo nasilen to ru. Ma faksia si Santa Rachel it's a cycle ne. Ma tingo omro liom se merek mo te hani si sita nasilen se kon te fiti ne. Ma yes mo text sesang me I'm ready kango kopla rite mo take your time tengo rite ma when you settle ma kota ela am sengo kango inke mo pakamat because in me family was always first ne as ngaru and everything else came later ma the cycle faksia sesang Rachel it just goes on ma surum se business te yes ato goal te it's my prayer la expand the business so I can help family ma one day maka God forbid I'm not here ato they can share be stable but not only that my family too can benefit ma no kairis pasurum ma it's up to them ka You know, that's the benefit. And one benefit, already po business day, you can be anywhere. You're on the road. It's anywhere. It's portable, ne? You don't have to be stationed in one place. Manoka I hey on Miss Pepe every week. My fiance also. I know Andre, we on the road. We at work. And we are communicating. We're checking, and so that's one big benefit of this business. Fayaxia.
Reaksja op Hawaii, business di mulai ni friend mat hit friend and nipa decision ni kamu kat friend di Facebook through a nurse friend tong rea nipa mo raisi di mau ini fikir di mau ama tak kuai ngaru ya hackness foi mo ya no kayo ni la pola kamburi la polari aku itu sangkat polari this way of shift work mungkin ya ngaruh kat mo le ni temati amnya kinti pau ni wahe long pa join kita meio kita trainer la ngaruh maya ni la enjoy ya kameri mau ini re orang ni Buti, hammer lah mana? Tapi ni kau mau ini siapa mau ya? Teh nanti mari dia ni, teh apa baju ini ya? Dia hammer ke isfiai vaksin obat. Nanti mau yang katanya komputer hammer mau belum with nothing in the bank where they are now mo ya di dari mafaksi eta is mana mo ya from this ngaki farmer mo la polari this tangkal polari nanti amnek yo faksi ispa ya susinga la tifia pilili ni oma da pai revi community di omispa fan X isi tin na sawa da isa pola poi amnya kiri no business dele jadi ka amnya nanya kung si isa X ya
Fayaxia, ma ausa foi vese atomis hun atom kamat ve business da iskola business tu iskola ayer au afoim si omisi tin nga sao ka kola ela you know the trust ne ela lang ni business ta road surum po ris ton acti pause leet ni ris suroki miris ne leet ni they've been following and they've been watching po it's built on integrity ne ma yang ke to fakse sisang roy ya iris irurai singowa kangukat did not look for them. I did not this is cold message ne la ni business and rang you are just looking for people like you are recruiting ma that is different atom business that is more like an attraction marketing ma that is how they saw and they but that is how it goes la ni business ta is got message resi famorila to get them in it's like recruiting atomis business ta kadreta per so that is the good thing about it you attract the people that are like you the people that resonate with your story and are looking for the same thing that you are actually doing which is what we are right now and so we'll just our guest will be here shortly, but we'll continue from here and share, just opening the floor here. I think the topic for us here is global business and local ownership. Ne? Meaning, this is a global business, it's a digital business. You have partners from different corners of the world, but you can take that ownership back home. Fiti. Mataonan iha tamis si siyang het nila surum se lang ni pengte la feng oka an lele makumo ne lala ni business te fiti. Ma follow recheli no fiti ka Lily ma and Haret and myself we are living in the US. Mamis Reve, this is something no kahela si fiti o ma business dala ela retire ma hoif ka you can run it even while you're on retirement. Ma ngahela now hito, we'll just tell our stories and how how this journey has been such a blessing to most of us, to all of us, I would say. Group hito ka road. We are in like you just the person that brought you in. You have a group of people that will support each other. Ma atamis business that the community is a big one. It's like if I can say it's 267 plus thousand of entrepreneurs in this business journey. Maut makisimo nga heo hatingo ko takamat, it was only 249 and that was in 2024. Ma fukta ut makisimo ne po ifamori reve an pumohada, they've seen the potential, the opportunities and also the growth. And it's not about earning ne business there. It's really not about just the earning part. Isurum Israel or mindset ko pola chen is called hoisowang is we like helping each other. Is ina alala ni business ni konang business. It's more of a competition because you really have to out earn like the other business next door. You're trying to really market your business so you can get your business running. Kaya business tupo is hoisawang tipo, supporting each other and helping each other grow. There's so many programs, there's so many that helps us grow and learn more on strategies, learning from the successful business owners. But the honor nam ihe as guested lang ni pengte la yola la rek ek me si isa ne o afoy si omisa kam ofpo ko yola sui ek me hoek se as viewers lang ni pengte. And I can say that each of us are different different backgrounds, different upbringing, but I'd like to share here I'm just thinking back, all four of us here, we knew each other at some stage in our life. Mafakma no ya ngofup Vatukola, mate ngopang ngofup ang isama Rachel Vatukola, hoinang po, ngoro Vatukola, katopang hoek mayo, and then we met again here in the online space, in this business. And the same with Lily. Vatukola tapema at when she was there, and Mayoro, Mam Hopang Hoek rak nesta, even here. Even for Hareta ne, to Sisanghet, Hopang yo surmo mo ma Hopang ngarue, ngacha, he coordinates us. There is kadinara is lakamat business there. Oito, he is amazing. Na this time and stage in our lives is hopang lang ne business it ne is ina hoiswang ti pausi as famori la ti pausi os ngarue fak konhonga ngarue fak rotu ma ngarue fak hanua ma taonan amiskat we are not tired of doing this poe ina ne an es au hata se isa ma te ato ato rong me mea het ngahela ya elang ni pungte we had a connection all of us here and now we are connected in this online space mga na ito si siyang fole just something else that you want to share here
Exia mi pa di rongela feang faxe mi pa connexi la wrong ni business the one of the benefits ni singo one of the greatest benefits lalang ni business has been the training ni now even before po tung the po commission it has helped shape your mindset ni build your confidence build your confidence o polare singo in o popola to regular pola vela feang ni and that was through the training ni and prepare me as a person first makota not just prepare me as a person first not just as a business owner Fayexema tematimi miahet ngela share
Fayexia ngo ina ngo ia to benefit ya to ngo ia to why heta ka ngo pa add on se os viewers ma os koinanga pamerutung pamerufiti to ngo this is taksial is ya fiang feast this confession time ne awet and to be honest everybody loves money ne ma time again and again I working you will always hear we say this is not a get rich quick business ma that hit me hard po faksiasyon the Rachel when you join you do all the training it teaches you to know yourself first in order to succeed in business ma one thing I learned is you are the one who will create your success. So you have to start from you first. You have to not only dive deep into knowing the business, but dive deep into yourself. Is it you really? Si business the boy, you want to make a difference for your why? You really mean your why? Po et pa esila millionaire. So that was one thing. I was like, Hanis the yes, I want to join. But I don't have to worry about my family. But then the realization came in after more training. As time went by, who am I? Why am I here? So, I'm happy for at this age. There's still so much to learn. And this business for me to really know my old me and my new me. Wow, okay. We have all common. We want freedom. We want money to help family. Our investment, our retirement. Do we really know? No, because you are the one who will create it, nobody else. That's it. It was like 50-50 confession when I started the business. But now I can say that yes, if you want quick money and get, this is not for you. This is a coupler. You have to build it. You have to start your foundation good before it will burst open, and then hallelujah for action.
Lele, benefited mo kung wakit. Time freedom, ne? Is reus ngarwi, okeli. Pak mama pula ngarwi online space itu. Ibu wakit mo ka encourage sa pamuri. Pwede maoy ni sayo ni lumo. Scam ray hello ni kaawin kala iyo si tini sa ray os tila shopping ma oy ya ko ay online and sekolah tapos sa hela inya is hello ni kaawin di hello mo online ma isko pasifya di omis talawit ni si is os pamuri la isifya katiti ti ayiri di roro di surma online no ela pula shop online Kelsey, now you can earn online. Nanti kami sensasi yang hela. Hal yang amek groups tu marus auhet nasar koinanga la fiang yar feinga. Hal yang amek amis group itu yang siap. Macam lihat Orang apa amet ni ray lili ni ray platform itu akhirnya itu orang si ipa proyeksi
Hey, ena lalang ni pengte atau mis guest de la la hoisoang la man veang he dalang ni pengte yo rang feb me mia pue ena ni aris to is la ut makisimo as fup ni lang ni business ma you'll be at a leadership role a polare coaching calls to awhat mane kamat business ta a sur ma hello utut ni pa esta reo coaching call ne ma te yo katsimi de la lum la surum se to miss go live punti poe she's doing that right now ma as business there is flexible yeah, that's one of the benefits. It's flexibility ma ayer to miss guest the delay she is doing something that is helping someone else. It is a very also as a role of someone that in that leadership role where she's coaching someone that is going to be a business owner. Ma that is very critical ne. Mayokola an coaching call heta makota yosurum. Ka noka ke feb ka miss ina tininga sawe amngat kya hohoakim. Ma sio he hack ne amisiosus la sio elang ne punkte noka ke yukat hol pola holo elang ne punkte there is probably a reason why ne we cannot be disappointed if things don't happen the way we plan o lalang ne business tapa plan de lise o lalang ne terenta and even in life in general ne noka famurit wafla la strategically plan your day maandarang interruptions loom maandarang delays happen ka ekola no of you have to have that peace because there is always a reason ne there's always a reason that things get delayed ne there's interruptions. Ma ekola no ter se, you have to have patience ne. Ma kola accept chen ne la ne as tene terene. It's just the same in the business. Ma to is tortora sisong de nasa Sereima. Kamla ngola rakokya sio he hak ne ngaina o slawa fla fo lang ne punkte ne mosio. Sio momohada is about legitimacy of the business. Is sio roro tinyao, it's a very common question that most people say, business owners, how is this a legitimate business? Is it in a sister yang ada mo ya MLM ne, is it pyramid? Those questions are asked to us. Boy, it's an online business. Ma Famuroro, then they see it as, oh, is that another scam? Or is that another pyramid scheme? Or is that another MLM? Ma yatala si oka an pumohada si o si hansisang nino sanwe defiti the how legitimate this is. Po is ito faksi mereke, we have this task they form the 1099 form. That's to show that the government is aware of our business. It's registered. You get that form. La do your tax every year. But that is one thing for here. Yatala suoka manapiti fiti la ne business te fiti. Ma sio heden rue is about the global business ne. It is a global business. Nohe is connect sete ne hensisang ne nohe ututu. It's what it means. What does it mean ne, to be a part of a global business community while building as Hanude Piti or anywhere for that matter. That is how we say is surum is race ne konang famure lang ne rente wutut ma different, and ma is race tutu ne or is anga, and how passionate and how aggressive or is pa is la fupi business ta. Ma is use or is or is lala reden at business ta, ma is pa is la have that boldness to do the same. If we do it in our own way, that is one. So then follow. You can a local ownership. How does this allow us to take ownership instead of relying on just the one job that you have, or relying on the only breadwinner for the family, or relying on a srei for or outside system. You already have something that you can own. Ne? Ma syuhadan hake ifiti ut kasi mo hensusyong ne kamat ve business ta ma hey Rachel na mya lalang ni pengte rakek mya almost the gather and grow Sereima lalum mayutala su okya. This is something that everywhere to faksi mereke hulite June amisla op business owners to strengthen each other and share the things that will help us grow in the business, and that is very powerful. Poe ayer is to online, ma is connect, ma is text, ma message, ma live. The great thing about it is poma hopwang offline. When you meet offline, it's like a totally different energy, and it really gives you that poma hopwang may risk ne to island meet offline. Ma noka eke famorit, if you are the top earners and you are successful already, and we are all in the same is a room is yahed ma is mingle and just that energy of, and you just, it's like it gives you more fakse hoswang ti pose os like you build that confidence and that like clarity that yes, you are in the right place and you are with people that are, that have been gone through how you have started ne iris ne, they're doing so well. They also was once in, they started the similar way. Some of them really started very very low in their lives. Mindset at the chain, more connection, more encouragement, more support has taken them that far. Ma e fiti de hula de match ka group hete ma yang ke fiti stala hopwang ma hey ro lum la luf se fiti from different parts of our different countries, because Fakse Fiti is a vacation destination and most people are just excited to be there. Ma hosuang se meur fak business katapema se economy as hanu de Fiti. Ma that is one great thing that mohela susama tala as guest la sueksi is lang ni punkte mahe rua mia ka isla or marak okya business de lang ni punkte sa now mia head we'll just wait a little bit for to see if she can make it. Mana ito is siyang efole anything else to share?
Baik sih. Paksi tini mipa iya ni the gather and grow ni your convention hit it's a global convention ni ma yure itini utu ka simitera si isi fiti ma e foto o mis waf o mis e fiti tu la pola host this gather and grow ni ma yo kelokim ni ena is pakse yo kelokim ni pamer e fiti ir la pola mo ek ma ir la pola poi members growing ne ma kelokim ni is pola mo ek konang conventions titi the poi ne ma and succeed on a global level ne dati mi me la share a convention turn la re e hula ni match yota team more both la socks a fiti for the online business owners around the globe ne la sok mo e fiti no ya matemati u
Thanks, yeah.
Access is Santa Rachel, mupa add on si titio. Is Santa Rachel ya e gather and grow. Noka famere fiti po I know last year there was a lot of scam ni empaisa regarding the business. Ma te nga foi gather and grow la re e fiti. That shows how many of us Fijians are in the business. That's proof, ne? Noka you still skeptical. That's one big proof. For a physical host, if you just say it's just us or Miss Hacking or Miss Ono, we will not do that. That's one big proof that there is a group of a lot of Fijians in the business. But not only mo wafe titare ifiti, because it will bring in more people that want to know more. Po business dia om la limitin nga sao but it's too much for us to share. Ne? You have to be in the business to know more. But that's why ela foi a decision de me pa ya la la suyoka, how do you start? Ma undereng la ya ela tunga 149 but many times I always say, Dad, one big reason for the 149 is that's when you go deep into the system. You know the ins and out. For us to do it in our whole life, it will take hours and hours. Mom, we cannot say it all. Ma, I'm happy. No, I'm very, very proud that Fiji is hosting. Salute all the leaders that put in the effort. For Yaksha, because this is a marketing. Ne? We are all in for it. It's a prayer that one day all of us will attend the next Gather and Grow convention in Fiji. For Yaksha.
Actually, between the business, alone with being a soul, the thing often be good way. You really fall off way and no power. Since you leave, yeah, or you follow from your time, fall back. My office, you cook me. Se really fall alone with being a Pepe ako ultimati isir makita ako uti niyaw tapi amek tapi tiron ito ka healthy pain sa iyo curious taxi isla fue mong kat may la lumi tininga sa wala teteng ako mati isir ela mo lead isya ke me lead de ro o ka riok la teng de amek lelito langat yaw ya tininga sa kaya siya
Back so hela ya at gathering grown re as hanwe de fiti hula de match your rakakti po ne this business is truly international it's global ma as fakse as business hinsang ne de as hanwe de fiti the that they are valued contributors in the business mataonan ipa espola rakekti po siya sinsing fiti ne it's not just any other business, it's not just any kind de helo siya utwit ne ris pola hosta all the business partners ne pa isla love it will be an amazing opportunity to help strengthen hoiswang la semua as la ni business as hanwa de fiti tapi masih amis ne no tu la hello auhet we might just decide la retire ho if ses hanwa de fiti guys ho if is ina is pola hoif la rere as business te kai tokane to next ko nanga ma hen sing ma rei ine ma hela ho se sio mo hada ne isla tonga sio ne isla sio se sanga da Sereima no ka ki yokat por lang ni punte ka nga saud ho next week is another time ang he hulun popot dang he ut misimo it's probably things that needs to be worked on matay sio mo hada yata pe what for what confirmed for you that this business is legitimate and structured ne ma sio heta ngo ina neo le la tung lang ne pungte ko ngola sui ek ngo he ngola na itu si song he full sio ne la sio si song heta se rem lang ne pungte la sak la tung lang ne pungte ma noka ki yo la po nga saula noon ma yotala sio ka si isa ne or even if she comes in the middle of all this malele matay what confirmed for you that this business is legitimate and structured? That is the first question that we were going to ask her. So we'll just go ahead and maybe answer it in our own, what may be the answer, but this is my interpretation of that question. Yeah, for me, ngalahe kip kango efiti, and this is something that ngalahe ti post it si heto poe kip kango no efiti kango reve business term, and then I wouldn't even leave at all. Ngola no efiti ne. So it's the structure and transparency. Yeah, business tour is structured in such a way that very transparent. Favorit ni to faksisisyon roya lili ma hareta irua surum erekongoa ma malahlo e avhet, they will out earn me. Irula tokane lahlo e avhet our business the fup, but they out earn me. Ma that is the transparency and the structure that it business tour is set, that ngokal it's not that surok miru mangotala earn more and more, but there will be a time tala out earn me, and that is the great thing about it. Yeah, is this a multi-level? Is this a every business or every employment establishment is like also a multi-level too. But elalang business too, that's the difference. You CEO in your own business, you own your own at the CEO in your business too, but you can out earn the person that brought you in, led nisur okim a, like how you started the business. But that is the good thing about it. The other one is to experience in Ngoa, and how I saw this as a legitimate one is that it is skill based. You learn it at training, you learn it, and it's never something that's promised. Fakse business and rang, you give this, elana hisit, ma you get this much ne, elana 100, ma you get 1,000. That is a promise. The business that we don't promise. We give training la skill. You get that skill and you apply it. And when you apply it, and when you're consistent, you will. That is how you build your business. That's how you. And there are standards. Fakse, you have to be. And fakse, they structured in such a way that you do it in a very with integrity. Kola rak la ela, you take the steps and learn it. Kapola re shortcut po ela shortcut, ma you will miss something out that will really affect you later on. That is why you have to learn it step by step. So for me, legitimacy shows that there is accountability. We are trained, we are educated how to run the business, and this model has everything that you need to start the business all in one box ne. Ma se takat wafla la surum se business it, you're not on your own. Surum ka ma mentor ma coach ma you have the whole community to help you. Se leet mai utut mai rente in the business, they are willing to help you and guide you and give you the answers that you're looking for. But I think I can say that is how I would see it, as as the legitimacy of the business. That not only that, is registered on business. You have to register it so that you get that form that the government gives you to file your taxes. That is a big one. This is open, or any one of us can answer to that, add on to it. Kat is Dalem, and then we can look at the second question. Isla Hoysawang, we'll help each other with this answer. For us, ka iskola Hoysawang answers.
Suyo dan rue ni ta ngula kangek ma ola pola add on no ka I missed something ni. Mata suyo dan rue, what does it mean to you to be part of a global business community while building from Fiji? Actually, being part of a global business while building from Fiji means, that where we live does not limit what we can do. Ne? Even though, like for me, even though I'm based here, I can connect with people and leaders and systems from all over the world. Ne? This has opened up learning and opportunities I wouldn't have, have had before. Ne? So at the same time, I can be here. I can stay here with my family. My community, my my culture and my values. I don't have to leave home, leave home to grow. For me, it shows that, people from here, they can build, they can lead. And like I said, in the Get and Grow, they can lead and they can succeed globally while, staying rooted to where they belong, here in Fiji. Me ahead. Okay, ato siyang to pa enon si suyo hitaam nav si
Rachel, Opa add on say the global, part of the global business. What does it mean? Out of Musur si business, then I realized how global. The first thing that came to my mind is like, Andring is famori, we limit ourselves to opportunities, ne? It's like, I wish I knew it way back. But many times, we stay in our comfort zone, not knowing that there's other things that you can explore. Ne? But it's like this global business. It's like as soon as I realized how global it was, Faksia is the owner, Amazon. But the company itself, is attached to other companies. So we might not really know how many more companies attached to the company, but we are part of that business. So Mokpayare is like, I'm proud that I'm part of the global business, but it's a sense that there is famori. Sometimes we just we limit ourselves, but when you explore, plus the trust, you have to trust the system. That's my to add on. It's like I realized that many times is limit ourselves to our comfort zone and not exploring outside of it.
Jadi add on si pwede ni business tu ni pa iya. Yung fila to text dan ini din ma-ere ti air de ere ani. Ti maoy ni spola claim nila lang ni business ti. Tone si business di affiliates ran ma fauli mama ruang. Ano ka fauli mama ruang ang fong ti air ni. Inti ko tare hotel sila taxi. Fauli mama ruang at tiso efta is pa siyo itani. Kita. Dili payak siya.
Payaksya, Sriyohadan Folune, how does this business allow our people to take ownership instead of relying only on traditional employment or outside systems? Well, yeah. Lily, do you want to start, or I can just go ahead? Okay. Yeah, the Sriyohata, how does this business allow our people to take ownership instead of relying only on traditional employment? Once you invest and you get your confirmation, you are a business owner. You are a business owner right from the start. You take ownership of it right from the start. That is one thing. You become your own boss of your business right from the start. Even if kotala raka even if you are just beginning to do the training part, but you are an owner of a business right from the start. So that is one thing that I have learned. When I started, I was still having that employee mindset, that yes, this is my business and I'm excited about it. I was still applying my employee mindset to the business and not taken ownership of it. I had a training you may establish a business page them or and your website may this is actually really mine. Like I'm running this business with all the help I can and with all the training that's in store. So I'm answer to that. My answer to that is you take ownership of it from day one, and it becomes yours till you no longer can run it and someone else can will continue on. So that is my answer to that.
Payak sa may pa ngupa add on si Sriyohata, once you take ownership, the skill base these tools, these training, noka mindset you're still the employee. Once you start doing the training, you realize the training, you groom slowly. And then as time go by, you yourself will see your own shift, not only the mindset, you've been following us, you'll see that, wow, group the chinpo, the way we present, the way we come with information. So that is the transition. So once you are in the system, not only that you're your own boss, the training grooms you to be that CEO title that you already signed up for, you already, put yourself in. That's the beauty of the local ownership. If you are working, you don't have to leave your job. Once you take up this business, you are your own boss. You don't listen to your boss at work, but make sure you still listen to your boss at work. But on your business, o business, not your boss at work. And that's the beauty of this business. So the grooming is there. Don't worry. You come in messy, you start messy. See that you are one of the greatest speaker of the local ownership business in Fiji, Fayaxia.
As guested, I will be joining shortly. We can just share a little bit more She's going to have a different answer, probably from ours. This does ne Mr. Hole say the next one, eh? And then when she comes, we'll ask her those questions. Local ownership, ne? How does this business allow our people to take ownership instead? Oh no, that's the one we answered. Is we?
E.
Okay. Malele.
Gather and grow.
The gather and grow. Is fair my gather and grow?
E.
Is la Tora Sereima. Well, yeah, Alani Pengti. So as we are waiting for Sereima to join us, Yalomia. All right. So now we have our guest. So let's bring her in. Hi, Sereima.
Hello, Medbula, everyone. I'm so
Yes.
sorry it's so late today.
Yeah, no, we have just shared to our viewers here that being a leader in the business, you have responsibilities such as coaching someone that is going to jump in and start pretty soon. So that is an important role, and that is why we say delays do happen for a good reason, because someone else is starting the business, and that is a very important step in our business journey. So without further ado, we like to welcome our guest here tonight. It's never too late. We always say, even if we show up at midnight or 2 a.m. in the morning, it's a different time zone from wherever you're watching us. But we are so honored to have you here with us. She is our very own from Fiji, one of our leaders in the business. And we have been sharing our stories, but we are just excited to hear your part on what we have on the great the values and the great input that you will just add on to what we have shared tonight. We have been we've established this go live since I think May of last year, I believe, and we are just happy to have you join us. So I'm going to share just what I know about Sereima, and then she's going to introduce herself. She was my senior in high school in Jasper, and I was in the same year with her sister. So that's the connection that I have with her. And that was it. After high school, we went different ways, and then we meet again here, just like everyone else here in this panelist here. So, I always say that God's ways are always way higher than ours, and His plans to connect us here. It's something that we never all planned to do, but we are here because we've seen the value of a business that is growing and helping our people from back home. So without we just want to give this time to highlight you, and we'll let you introduce yourself here. But we welcome you, and we are honored to have you here. Vinaka, thank you for being here. Sereima, I'll let you introduce yourself.
Thank you, ladies. I'm so sorry I'm so late. This afternoon or this evening I had 2 coaching calls, and because we run an online business, of course we need good network, but we were having network issues, and as a coach I really didn't want to miss that opportunity, because we want people like those who have joined the business or those who have paid their registration fee to understand how our business model works. So doing a coaching call is very important, because we lay the foundations of them starting a business. So that's very important. And my sincere apologies, ladies, and to all our viewers who are watching us tonight. I'm so sorry about that. I'm just gonna briefly introduce myself. I know Mepa has said a little bit about that. I'm Sereima Sakindrao. I'm originally from Fiji. I'm from Taveuni, and I live here in Fiji. I have four beautiful kids. They're all grown up now. My youngest son is 20. I'm married to a handsome gentleman from the Assawas. Maybe because I live in the western part of. I've lived here all my life. I know Jasper is in here in Lotoka, so I'm a western girl. Even though I'm from Vanuatu, I was brought up here. So I've been in this business for over 4 years now. I started in November 2021, and when I started, I thought, okay, I'll just go in and see how this business works, or maybe learn slowly, one step at a time, and see how it will be able to benefit me, not just me, but uh, Fijians, for people who live in Fiji. That was my thinking when I started, because even though our business is global, I thought maybe, because I live in such a small country, I'll just concentrate on Fiji. But I didn't realize that, our training taught us a lot of things about growing your business using social media. So we all did that. I did that, and 4 years in the business, my reach is global. I have business partners in the UK, in the US, Australia, New Zealand, Dubai, um, Spain. That's how global we are. You probably think, okay, because that was my thinking when I joined. I'll just concentrate on Fiji. But to have people who are related to they hear your story, they see your post, and then they reach out to you, because whatever you talk about is exactly what they want to hear, or exactly what they're going through. So I didn't know all that before I started. So here I am, one of the coaches here in Fiji, and I can say I'm so grateful that I took that leap of faith. I took that step. I took that bold step in November 2021, and I've never regretted that. Thank you, Mepa.
Yeah, thank you, Sereima. It is yeah. It's it's funny how you say that, because we were just talking a little bit about the global reach, and how how we started this business with an employee mindset,
Yeah.
treating business when we first started. We didn't know, we were just treating it like, oh, like an employee, and only to find out that the training helped us change that mindset, and realize that this is actually our business. We gotta uh, treat it like it is yours, and you grow it. And so thank you for mentioning that, kind of. So for our viewers tonight, that is a confirmation. We were just talking about being having that employee mindset, and here we are, our guest just confirmed that that everybody starts that way. We all started with not even knowing what we are going to do, but then the
Mm,
training helps us learn all these things. So,
mm,
uh,
mm.
so yes, so we have questions tonight. If maybe we can just briefly introduce ourselves here, because out of the four of us here, um, just so Serima will get to know the our other two ladies here, because Rachel is. We'll just let them say hi, and then we'll go on
Thank
from
you.
there. Mm.
Yeah, Rachel's in my team.
Yes. So,
Thank you.
Thank you, Mula Sereima. My name is Lily, and my father is Rotuman. My mother is I'm Vasulau, Levukana. Grew up in Vatukola, and most of my life I lived in Vanua Big. So I think I know Vanua Big more than you. No, I'm just kidding. My background is nursing, and
Mm,
I have two kids. My husband is from Oklahoma, and that's where I am right now. I'm not working. I'm a stay-at-home mom. So my target is still nurses and stay-at-home moms and immigrants because I'm an immigrant.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Great.
Bula, and I'm so honored to finally see you, meet you. Um, I've I remember was I knew you through one of my clients, and I'm happy to see you tonight. Because
Thank
most of
you.
my questions I normally text her, and finally I got to see her. Okay, I'm a nurse by
Yes.
I'm a midwife by profession. Uh,
Mm.
Trained in Fiji. Worked for 26 years, and I'm here in California 3 years. I'm in this business for already a year. Unlocking 3As soon. And I've
Mm.
got 3 kids, a widow, and I'm very grateful to be of part of this business. Thank you.
Mm. Congratulations.
Hi,
It's nice
Ima.
to see you. Hi, Maypa. Hi, Rachel.
Mula Mula Sereima. I'm so grateful to and proud to have you on with us tonight.
Thank
Uh,
you.
Especially as my mentor and in the same team too, and excited to to continue this Talanoa and hear more from you tonight. Welcome,
Thank you.
Naka.
Okay. Yep. And so yes, we'll just dive into our questions, right, Ima? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. So
Mm.
I think I'm gonna ask the first question here.
Mm.
Uh, so many people are, are cautious when, when it comes to online or digital business. So
Mm.
much going on back home in Fiji and even worldwide.
Yeah.
And from your experience, what confirmed you, or what confirmed for you that this business is legitimate and, and structured?
Thank you, Maypa. Honestly, I was also one of those cautious people. Why I'm saying that because online business is new in Fiji. Even right now, as I speak, Rachel would know. People still think that our business is not legit. People can still come in and start earning immediately, or they still think it's a get rich quick scheme. You know, uh, I was like that in the beginning. I didn't jump in. I I watched. How can I say? I watched closely, even when um, before I saw my mentor's ad, I saw a few people. I watched a few posts. I was reading. I was following a few people, um, and then I came across my mentor's ad. My mentor is a Gujarati lady. She lives in Ba. She used to live in Ba. She's moved to New Zealand now. So when I saw her, I said, "Well, this is someone from Fiji." I started asking questions. I think, for the first 3 days, the amount of question I was asking her, because sometimes she'll just see my question and then ignore it. So I think she was getting no, because and then at the end I said, I really need to know this, because if I want to be part of this business, I want to know that it's legit, it's going to be. And then she knew. She said, okay. She started responding to my questions. I looked at the structure, and that actually confirmed for me that this business is legit. She started talking about the system, and then she said, okay, the best thing you do is, why don't you pay your registration fee because it's refundable within 30 days? I said, yes, I'll do that. And then I will be able to introduce you to our community and you'll be able to see so much about the business. So I did that. I saw the system. It was legit. There was proper training, and there was step-by-step guidance, and there was a process to follow in everything that we do in the business. And to top it off, there was a real community, a community of people, of and what really blew my mind is just seeing these leaders. These are people who are, earning 6 7 figures in the business, and they still show up consistently. That when I saw that, I said, wow, this is real. This is legit. It's not just guesswork. It's not just going in and throwing yourself in. We have a structure. Our system is structured in a way that whether you tech savvy, whether you've been running a business or you've just started, it works for everyone. And another big confirmation for me was seeing results. I started seeing results, not just for myself, because I started 2 months in the business, I started seeing results in my business, but from everyday people who are part of this journey. Some stay-at-home mom, some teenagers. When I say teenagers, because when you turn 18, you can be part of this business. And some who have retired, people were growing, they were learning skills, they were earning, and they were talking about how their lives have improved in so many ways. And for me, personally, I've been now in the business for more than 4 years, and the consistency, the training, and the guidance in the community, and the growth I've experienced is what really made me believe, this is real. This is something that's legit. This is a professional business, and this is sustainable. This is something I can keep for me, for my kids, and for my generation to come. Thank you, Maple.
Vinaka, that was awesome. Like we've been talking about it every week when we come back, but you just put them all in one, answered them all in one question, and that's amazing. I'm sure our viewers, um, really got the details and got some clarity on that part. So I'll let Rachel ask her question as we go on to the next one.
Alexia Mepa, since joining, I've realized how amazing it is to be, to be part of something global, even while working from home here in Fiji. And can you share with us and our viewers this afternoon, what does it mean to you to be part of a global business, a global business community while building from Fiji?
Thank you, Rachel. We are no longer limited by location, like what I've said, because that's how, when I joined this business, I thought, okay, maybe I'll just concentrate to people here around Lotoka, because I live in Lotoka. We are no longer limited by that. Fiji is home, for us. I love Fiji. But being part of a global community means, you can learn from leaders from all over the world while you are still being here with family. To be honest, Rachel is my neighbor. But I don't know when was the last time I saw her in person because we only see each other online. She just lives, a few on the next street. That's the beauty of the business. You just see each other online, and see, like what I've said, we learn from leaders all over the world. It gives, for me, it gives us access to our global business system, the global business community, and also it gives us global thinking. Yeah, like for you ladies tonight, we are global. Maple lives in Alaska. Am I right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
and Henrietta in California, you all in the States, we in Fiji. This is our community. This is our business platform. This is our, what can I say? This is how we run our business. You just sit at home, you run your business from home, and the beautiful part is, we build it intentionally without leaving Fiji for us and with Rachel, me and Rachel, and for you ladies, wherever you are, you build from where you are. You can create income, you can make an impact in the community you live in, and then opportunities, and there are opportunities right where you are. For me, I can say it makes me so proud because if I can reach the level I'm in right now in 4 years, of course you ladies can reach that even within 2 or 3 years. But the most important thing is to be consistent. That's what I mentioned that when I was doing my coaching call this afternoon. I told the ladies, you can start now, you can start big, but if you are not consistent in your business, no one will see you. No one will know who you are. You can sit here at home and people from Australia can see you because you show up online. That's how global our business is. Thank you, ladies.
Naka, amazing. Yeah, those were. It's really. I like the fact that you said the global reach and how you have to be consistent, which is so true. Like every time, that's one thing that we are always reminded by our in our business community, that consistency is the key.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. And so we'll move on to our third question here, and that'll be Lily.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Yeah, Ima. So this question is related, sort of related to the global, but now we're taking it home. So it's about local ownership. So for the sake of our viewers tonight, I know we have also mentioned it in past of our past go live, but we want them to hear it from you. So local ownership, how does this business allow our people to take ownership instead of relying only on traditional employment or outside system?
Good question, Lily. This business gives our people, or I'll say Fijians, because you are all Fijians. Even though you live overseas, you are still Fijian.
Mm.
It gives them a chance to take control of their future. Traditional employment, or our full-time employment. I still work. I'm still employed at the moment. I work Monday to Friday. It's good, but it often comes with limits. Limit in our income, limit in our time, and sometimes even limited choices. I'm sure you ladies would agree with me. And what I love about this business is that it teaches us how to build something of our own. eh? We learn skills, we learn, like communication, leadership. All of you, one day you'll become coaches. This is what you are doing right now is you are building that leadership skill, because I remember when I started and I did my first go live. Oh, I was so scared. My hands were sweaty. But even though whoever I did go live with Marisa, I told her, Marisa, I've never done this. She said, Emma, you will get there. One day you'll become a leader. I said, no, I'll never be a leader. But, here I am. We learn all these skills in our training, in our business. And then personal development, that is something that's I can say, apart from the financial benefits, one of the things that I really love about this business, it also helped me to grow personally. eh, and of course digital marketing, our business, none of us know. In Fiji this is totally new, but to learn this and then to try and get others to understand how it works, that's amazing, and that's a skill that no one can take away from us. It empowers everyday people for us here in Fiji, like moms. Most of us are moms, our wives, working full time. Or some of them are stay home moms. We empower them to create an additional stream of income and build confidence in themselves. So instead of depending on only your paycheck, whatever you earn in a week or fortnight, or waiting for opportunities, we become opportunity. That's ownership I can talk about right now for us in Fiji. Thank you.
Yes. Wow, that is, yeah. So that is powerful. Like, very well said. How you can take ownership of business, your own business, and yeah, I cannot say anything further. You have said it all, and if you're listening tonight, that is how you can take ownership. If you're from back home in Fiji, you've listened to what Sereima has said. It's just amazing to own something, because when you are working for an employer, which I am still working full time as well, the limitations are like you have to ask permission to take your leave, and if it's not granted, then sorry, you can go. But when you own your business, you can do whatever you want wherever you go and still run your business. So that's
Yeah.
amazing, Naka. And then we are on to our fourth and final question here, and it's something amazing. We have shared a little bit about it, but we want it to come from the very person that is involved in this business
Even
community celebration. Yeah, so I'll let Harrietta ask that question.
Okay. Um, so our last question was, we are happy to hear that Fiji is hosting this year the Gather and Grow happening.
yeah.
So my question is, why is it important for our partners to experience global leadership and collaboration there in Fiji?
Hmm. Thank you, Arietta. It's very important because growth happens faster when you are in the right environment. I was talking to a few of our business partners here in Fiji because I've been to two gather and grow events. There was one in Australia and one in New Zealand, and I've also attended a global gathering of the company that we affiliate with, but it's totally different when we are with with our leaders, and that's in a right environment, because when our partners um, experience global leadership here in Fiji and collaboration, it shows them what's possible in this business. It's not just motivation, it's exposure. They are able to expose themselves to be there with the leaders and to hear from them face to face. That is, oh, I tell you, ladies, it's a different environment, because I think my first gather and grow was in Australia. When I came back, I just told my team, if you get an opportunity, you attend a gather and grow, because you hear from people, you hear from leaders in the community, and you're able to be there and see them in person. That's totally different than seeing them online. For us here in Fiji, it's going to be good for us because they get to see how leaders think, how they communicate, how they build confidence, and how they able to create results. Because most of them will have amazing topics, because we've just had the opportunity to talk to a few of them who'll be coming today, and just hearing from them and hearing what they are going to share with us next month. I said, wow, this is going to explode in Fiji. And when we bring that level
Yay.
of leadership into Fiji, of course, it strengthens our local community. It will help our business partners here in Fiji raise their standards. They'll start to believe bigger and realize that they don't have to do this business alone, because some people think, oh, I'm alone, not alone. No one's talking to me. But we have a community. Sometimes, people just lock themselves in a corner and watch people, and they feel sorry for themselves. But like what I've said, we have a global community. See, for us here, we are not connected financially, but we help each other grow. And that's something that I really love about this business. So gather and grow is powerful because it connects people, it builds belief and creates momentum for everyone. And that momentum actually changes life. When I say that, because I've experienced that, I attended Australia, attended New Zealand. I will go if there's another one in Australia next year. Sorry, at the end of this year. There's two, New Zealand and Australia. I love to attend that. If I get the opportunity to continue going, I will go, because it just, you know, it helps me build my confidence more. And that's something that we really need for this business. You continue to build that, and then you are able to pass that on to your team, or to those who are following you, asking about the business. That is something I really love. Thank you, ladies.
Vinaka, yeah, that was amazing. Like, we're just excited for Fiji, and how all these we were sharing about how everyone from different countries are just, especially the leaders of the business coming from different parts of the world, and that they are excited to be in Fiji. But I
Yeah.
think, for those of us that are just getting there, it is even more exciting for us, because knowing that, and there's a saying, and I had to look it up here, that when you stay close to the people of vision, discipline, and purpose, their mindset starts to shape yours. So
Yeah,
that is just like getting
absolutely.
into gather and grow. You will get, it just rubs onto you, because the more you, and it's true that, like, the more you be around people of with positive mindset, growth mindset, and even here in our business, it just rubs onto you. If you sit with
Mhm.
it long enough, their winning rubs onto you. So yeah, so that is, yeah, that's a great thing to know that, and I can share here that I went to a convention too last year, and I tell you, it just gave me a different energy level. Like, you're around people with so much excitement, and so much positivity, that when I first went there, I was like, okay, I'm just here to watch and see how it goes. But no, I just went right in, and just because everyone was just excited to share their, and yeah, it was just a different feeling altogether to be together with everyone
Yeah.
else in the room. And so, yeah, it will be exciting. We are just happy to hear that. And for our viewers tonight, and if you're watching the replay, we are so thankful that we have Sereima here, our very own from Fiji, a familiar face in our business community, and a leader who has given her time. Even after two coaching calls, she still made it here. And even though it took longer here, we are just thankful that you know this is what we value to share with you, and coming from someone that has been in the business long enough to say, and you can see the excitement of her talking about the business. That's the mindset that we see in our business. It really gives us the energy to keep going, keep showing up, and be consistent. um and so we really thank you, Serema, for being here. Just
Thank you.
one more, um, maybe something that you want to share here, that for our viewers tonight, apart from what we have asked you, Just the last few words for our viewers before we end our go live here. Vinaka.
Thank you, Maypa. Thank you so much. To all our viewers, if you are watching from Maypa or from Lilietta, Henrietta, or Rachel's page right now, and you are still thinking and saying, maybe I'll think about it. There's no time to think. The time to take action is now. I used to tell people, um, if if you are following us, and by the end of this year you are still following us, that's a sign that you are curious. You still want to know more. So don't wait. Reach out to the ladies. You can see their websites there. If you are not, you probably have more questions about what we've shared today. I know the ladies have been doing go lives for for a couple of months now. There were questions that were asked, and you still have questions. Of course, reach out to them, because the time to take action is now. I used to say, man, I wish I saw this opportunity when I was in my 30s. Oh, I would be, maybe I can say this, I would be traveling everywhere now. Because I am seeing the potential, how you can be successful in this business. So don't wait, reach out to the ladies. This is the time to take action. If you are watching from Fiji, or you are watching from anywhere around the globe, don't wait anymore. Reach out to the ladies, watch our complimentary workshop, and join us. You'll thank yourself later. Maybe at the end of the year, or after 2 years, you'll say, thank you. I'm so grateful that I took that step. Thank you, Maypa.
Naka Sereima. So yes, you've heard that, it's never too late to start. You're never too young, and you're never too old. Even retired, you can do something and earn online and connect with us. So as we close tonight, I'd like to thank Sereima once again for giving your time to be with us here tonight. We hope there's going to be more of this, more invitations in the future. Thank you, Lily and Hareta and Rachel, for for always showing up here. There's more of us, but sometimes there's four of us, but that's the beauty of the business, is just showing up and sharing the things that we've seen is so valuable, that our very own people can do. If we can do it, so can you. And in closing, I want to leave with you. This business isn't about quick wins, as Sereima said, and every one of us here have shared earlier. It's about learning skills, building systems, and taking responsibilities for growth. And it's a global opportunity that you can do it from the comfort of your home. And also, it is built on integrity. That's a big thing here. That's why we show up and tell you that. Yeah. And so, that ends I think our live for tonight. I really appreciate all your time. And I just want to say in Rutuman here for Yaxia, se Hensusyang ma konhang na form so amisa elang ni pengte wakti po si mus na la neus na musaula form so amisa hanistiof se te ni Hensusyang ma konhang na form so amisa elang ni pengte the permis is syang ta Sereima na now la form la surum elang ni pengte ayer au hada la ka it's just the beauty of this business, that even if you are even if there's delays, there's always great reasons why. We just have to just be at peace and just enjoy the journey. That's what we always say, enjoy the journey. So here we are as we end our go live tonight. We send our blessings to all our families and friends and everyone that is watching us, even our business partners that could be watching us too. And if you're watching the replay, thank you for taking time to do that. And so, Vinaka, everyone, for Yaxia, and God bless.
Bye.